Welcome back. It's your host, Mr. Gray. Just want to thank you for tuning in on this fine day. I recently had the chance at getting a pair of Jordans that I originally snubbed my nose at. I mean, they came out. I didn't really try to get them. Okay, I didn't try to get them at all. I really slept on them. The second time, I think, was last week. I'm sure many of y'all know there was like a surprise drop. I don't know if it was at 12 o'clock or whatever. It was several Jordan ones. I think it was like it was a Jordan Racer Blue, a Jordan, and some other ones. Either way, this was one of the ones that came out. And be honest with you, I slept on it hard. But this time I said, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And I realized, you realize some shoes are just not. They just don't look like what you feel they look like until you really get them in hand. It's the difference between like seeing them online versus actually holding it, smelling it, being able to kind of touch that leather or that suede or whatever material it may be made of. And that is what I found out with this shoe here. I'm so glad I had a second opportunity to get it. You guys may already have had it because once again, last week's drop for this shoe was actually a second chance. Something, you never know when Nike's going to give you a second or a third chance. Kind of like the exclusive access on the Dunks, on the Off-White Dunks, how they gave people I don't know, they gave a second week and then I think they threw in a third week or a week after the third week for front fun. Either way, that was bonkers and ridiculous. But this isn't that hype, but this is a shoe that it sold out definitely, but like I said, I didn't sleep this time, and I'm so glad I didn't. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to go ahead and jump in the light box and get a closer look of it. Look at it. See you over there. So into the light box as promised, and as you can see, the shoe that I slept on was the Jordan 1 High Seafoam. Why they call it Seafoam, I do not know. I feel like I've seen Seafoam and it has not been this color. But this sneaker, like I said, it sold out. It was not sitting. It didn't get moved to Nike.com because of lack of sales. It sold. I slept the first time, but I did not make that mistake the second time, even though I wasn't sure it was going to be as fly. The suede on it is so soft. It's beautiful. I do not. With mine's personally, I don't like how the toe box kind of has that little bolt. It's kind of folded. It's not really folded in, but kind of wrinkled up inside of there. It doesn't have the best shape there. But I've gotten so many shoes. No shoe is perfect when it comes. I mean, some feel that way, but you can find a flaw if you always want to look for one. One thing that I did not know I was going to get for some weird reason, I love hang tags. I just do. It's a thing for me. And I had no idea this was going to come with a hang tag. A nice little leather hang tag. Pretty cool. Nice little addition to the shoe. I guess one important thing to mention, this is women's sizing. So even though it's a size 12 in women's, it's a 10.5 in men's for me. It's a fairly simple colorway, but yeah, it's still striking. I feel like, though, the name should have been something like the Jordan 1 High Mint, or the Jordan 1 High Jade, or something like that, or the Jordan 1 High Green Tea. It could have been anything else. Seafoam just sounds kind of weak. But anyway, Nike, you know what? If that's what you're going with, then that's what we'll do. The shoestrings, to me, are a very interesting addition. As you can see here, I wasn't quite sure how to describe these. They're interesting. So before I explain those any further, let's just say the shoes color. The colorway is written out as Seafoam White Healing Orange. So with the shoestring, see, it's interesting. The shoestring, I don't even know what the color to say, but the color that apparently these are Healing Orange. So if you've never seen Healing Orange before, people, there's Healing Orange. I would have just said brown, but it's kind of like a burnt orange, but like I said, Healing Orange. I guess we're healing people here these days. Anyway, those are the main shoestrings that come with the shoe. But as you can see, the shoe also comes with spare laces of white and seafoam, but I'm going to say mint green or jade or green tea because that's what I prefer. So those shoestrings, you know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to change into these shoestrings. But the more interesting part that you guys didn't see about the shoestring is, where is the darn thing? It's got lace caps, which was not expected. There's no little Jordan on the lace cap. You know, some have Jordan on it. But it's just got these metal lace caps on them, which is interesting. It's kind of like a brush. It's not really a brush nickel, brush chrome, whatever. It's, you know, a little added detail, which, you know, any extra is always pretty nice. But either way, this is a very, very clean colorway. I love it. Jordan 1, I give you, if we're giving the best out of 5 here, you guys get a full 5 stars, because this shoe is a nice, simple colorway that kind of has a nice little peaceful vibe to it. You guys, I don't know if Nike's going to give us another chance to get this, but I would not sleep on it a second time. I know for you guys, you hating white warriors who can't stand too much white in your shoes. This may not be your number one love, but you know what? Even if you hate white, you can't hate on this, because some of our favorite colorways have white on the side panels and in the toe box and right here in the midsole. So either way, this is a shoe to love. I say, guys, if you ever get if Nike gives us a third chance, I say go for it. Either way, guys, I just want to thank you for tuning in, and as always, please subscribe and click on that notification bell so you're notified when I drop another video. Mr. Gray out.